Hello friends, this is Tempest, Value Grinder Extraordinaire. Today we're going to be playing some Ravnixtravaganza Supreme Draft League. It's a new format they're trying out on Moto. Basically, you get 18 picks. Each pick you take 2 cards, and you end up with a 36 card deck. Well, 36 picks you end up with. Obviously, you're going to add lands. And this has both original Ravnica blocks in them and Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica. It just doesn't have War of the Sparks. So let's light some event tickets on fire and hope we get some good bombs. Oh dang, this is timed. Oh, this is a weird new layout. Oh, I misunderstood this. I thought it was... Yeah, okay, so we're starting with Ravnica Allegiance. Expansion Explosion, pretty good. Can I make card size? Oh, yeah, we gotta resize this, so there we go. There we go. I know the tech most Magic streamers don't know. Resizing things. So we get 2 picks. This is actually kind of tough. Sandful, is it pack 1? Like, probably. Probably. This card kind of sucks. It's honestly kind of lame Moto doesn't, like, load arts properly. Guild Mage. 4 draw, copy. Eh. Is it even that good in limited though? Like, it's kind of a good late game menacing for sure, but nope. God, I don't even remember what's in the first Rav. Oh, it had Dredge, yeah. Golgari had Dredge. Honestly, I could see like Molder Hulk, and like a Prey Upon. But these are some pretty spicy. Never happened, trash, yeah. So I think we're kind of looking at these cards. I'm definitely taking Expansion Explosion. This guy's actually pretty sweet. I think Assault was like decent Rav, but I think when you end up with a deck from all of this, it's going to be a little under par. I guess these are probably like reasonable picks. Because we're going to end up 3 colors too, so I'm not sure what our third color is going to be. Maybe Azor, maybe white. And just copy. Yeah. Alright, let us submit. Fair point, fair point. Alright. This card's an EDH bomb. I don't know how good it is in this format. Dimir Charm. Construct Sorcery, SWAT. Look at the top 3 cards. Put 1 back there. Boros Charm's like a reasonable combat trick. I think Karus we're gonna try to pick highly. Prism? Ooh, Prism, yeah, that's a good one. Devour Flesh. Untap target gate. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to this sect. Yeah, I do agree. It's probably just Bomb Prism. God, Cypher was such a shitty mechanic. Devour Flesh. I'm just trying to think, like, if we took the Golgari picks, where would we be? And it'd be kind of bad. Sort by converted mana cost, I guess that's deck size. Let's make it a little bigger. Exile target creature from a graveyard, put it on target creature where X is. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target. Can't block. 4 mana, mill 4, return. Ooh, I remember Spike Jester being juicy. Actually, this is probably gonna be good. In theory, in a multicolor set, because everyone's gonna have. Well, there's a higher chance someone has green, right? Because you're probably looking at 3-color decks more often. Clue Stones. Rakdos Cluestone could be reasonable. Oh yeah, this card. This card was really good in Dragon's Maze. Look at top for cards in the library. Up to 2, put them in. Yeah, this card's not going to be very good in our deck, or in most limited decks. You're just not going to have a high enough hit count for this to be anywhere near consistent. Yeah, I think it's either the 3/5 flyer or a Clue Stone. And I'm kind of liking this pick here. I think we're going to be able to pick up a lot of random flyers, like 6-drop bombs, but yeah. Yeah, I think we want all of our bombs to just be rares we first pick out of packs, instead of picking, like, pretty good, mediocre plus commons from the past. Like, yeah. What a weird... Alright, let's submit. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. This card, not bad. Agent of Masks. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain life equal to life lost this way. Blah. Untap, draw. Blah. Bounce, replicate. Blah. Bad Thoughtseize. Giga Drowse. No. Is It Boilerworks is actually probably really good. Cards are fucked up because they are, in theory, card advantage, right? They're a card that make 2 mana, but it's only 1 card. Ooh, is it Chronarch? We have no targets, though. Enters the battlefield, or the target creature, destroy target, or the creature it haunts dies, destroy target creature that, yeah, that's not going to be good in our deck, and it can haunt, which is a mechanic I'm not explaining right now. Signet. 4 mana tap, target creature gains Swamp Walk until end of turn. Bad. Alright, I'm taking Boilerworks. I think I'm, like, contractually obligated to take Nell. We could take Chronarch, but we actually are, like, a little blah. Alright, so the reasonable pick is this. Actually, how many... I don't think we need many black sources to get to triple black by turn 7, though. As long as we just keep, like, semi-aggressively picking up Karus or Guild Gates and making sure our mana works properly. Yeah. Because in theory, we shouldn't be low on playables. Ooh, Aetherling. 6 mana, 4/5, 1 blue, exile Aetherling, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. 1 blue can't be blocked, 1 generic each way, +1/-1 or -1/+1. Target player discards 2 cards. We'll pass on that. Putrefy. blow up an artifact or creature, can't be regenerated. Justani Summoner, make a giant board, but those are the two colors we aren't. Pass. The creature mill 4. Yeah, I think Golgari could actually be a very interesting combination in this. So we have another Dragon's Maze booster. I don't know why I'm saying this out loud, but target player mills 2. Plains is sweet too. Nah, plains are bad. Oh, I thought you said plains, not plants. Plants is interesting. Yeah, I think it's like Guildgate, Cluestone, Pulford Plains, Aetherling. This card's wildly messed up though, so we're gonna take Aetherling, and we'll come down to these two. And how many play? 7. 4 and 5. I think I'm just gonna take mana fixing, right? Mana fixing's gonna be super important. There's almost no way we end up light on playables, and we're doing pretty good right now, right? This is our 5th pack. We're already at 9. Yeah. I'm pretty sure like you're almost priced in to be picking lands semi-aggressively in this format. Ooh. Go. Alright, let's start at the top. Whenever you gain life, pay 2, ping something. Or do 2, I mean. Dread return target. Comes into play, your stuff gets 1/1 in haste. Psychic drain, target player mills X, and you gain X life. Okay, this is not good. Sand Sower, tap 3 to tap creature. Boros Garrison. Caregiver. I'm kind of taking it. I'm tempted to take this Garrison. Caregiver. 1/1 for 1, sack, prevent 1, trash. Dizzy Spell, trash. Galvanic Arc, removal. Gather Courage, Convoke, +1/+2/+2, pretty good. Counter target spell if that player knows X. I don't know if we want to 4-mana counter spell if we're just going to be like. It seems we're kind of going to be like tapping out or playing signets. Alright, we're going to take Boros Garrison. Because the white also helps with Debtor's Knell, and it's, again, 2. It's 1 card that makes 2 mana. I'm actually tempted to take Stinkweed Imp. For me, it's Stinkweed Imp or Galvanic Arc. Arc was, like, reasonable. It might be a little bleh if we don't have a lot of creatures, but we're doing okay on that front. It was like Stinkweed Imp is just like a good... Actually, our black seems to be a little more inconsistent and more later game. Whereas most of our fixing is for red, so we should be able to play this arc consistently on 3, whereas this imp... It might be more later. Like, we might have more black later in the game, like starting on 4. Hatchery Spider. I'm not reading this. It's a giant ball text. Deals combat damage to a player. Discard all cards in your hand. If you do draw that many, trash. Crushed Contraband. EDH card, trash here. Trash. 3/1 flyer for 4, trash. I'm not taking the Guildgate. That'd be more Boros cards. Hyper Sizzle, draw 2, discard a non-land, do 4 to target creature. Sure. Mediocre removal. 3-1 for 3. Notion Rain, Surveil 2, draw 2, take 2. Yeah, so mediocre removal and Divination Plus. Yeah, like we're not aggressive enough for Sonic Assault to be worth it. Leapfrog, we're not really set up for it to be good. Like if we could consistently be leaping with Set Frog, I'd like it, but I think as it is, and I'm not sure what decks look like near the end of this format because it's my first go. Alright. Whenever it's all damage, vindicate something. Meh. Experiment 1. Alright, let's just go over to cards we play. 5 mana, 3/4. Card we don't want to play, +3 menace. Enchanted Land has Rummage. God, I forgot how bad this set is. So do I want to take a 3/4 for 5, or do I want to take a 1/4 for 4 that gets bigger when we play big stuff? I think I'd rather just have a 1/4. And like, I don't really want to counterspell in my deck, but actually, let me resize this again so you get, there you go, right, that's better. There's no need for you to see all that crap on the right. Yeah, I think this is good. Horror. Pauper All-Star, because it got reprinted at common once. Comes into play, bounces a thing, then they discard, also known as Recoil from Invasion. Murderous Investigation, trash, trash, trash. Ugh. Totally lost. Alright, it seems to be finally whiffed on our second pick. I think this was already kind of a whiff, but this is pretty bad. I'm kind of tempted to take a 1/3 for 2, or maybe we take Guildgate. But the problem is this is actually worse than Swamp, because Swamp pays for Debtors now, unless we want a white source. We'd go up to 3 white sources, but ideally we want to have like 6 or 7, and we don't even have white cards. We're halfway through our draft. I don't even think in like OG Rav stuff, white has a lot of good instants or sorceries or like control cards. It's usually in more aggressive guilds. So, actually, what is this? +1 to 0, can't be blocked, trash. I might just take this 1/2 as like a sideboard card for aggro decks. I mean 1/3. There's Mortify. Mortify's uncommon though. It's pretty... Like, I think all the good stuff in Orzhov is kind of... actually, there are some mediocre Orzhov cards now that I think about it. But I think I'd rather just have a sideboard card. Because the problem with, like, we'd have to, like, kind of commit more to getting white cards, white fixing, because... Right, like 3 isn't going to make a white splash good. We have to get up to 7. And once you're in a 4-color deck territory, you gotta like really commit. Alright, how do I... Let's just put this over there. Kinda out of sight, out of mind. Alright, let's see if I'm immediately proven wrong with good white cards coming up. Alright, Augur Spree. We're gonna be picking that up. Attacks, may return target creature, define play controls with off just 2 or less. Could have picked that. I remember liking this card a lot. Rock is a good white card, yeah. I can agree with that. I don't know if that's really what this deck wants to do, but yeah. But we're definitely taking Augur Spree. I'm probably just taking an Action Junction to, you know, it's a good stall card. I've actually I really liked it when I played this sealed. Until your next turn. So you can play this on your turn, they can't block, and it'll also apply for the next turn, so it's actually like kind of reasonable. Jailbreaker's another reasonable pick, like just a giant 4/4. What spell synergies do we have? We're never gonna expansion it, let's be real. That would take 5 mana. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to take a giant 4/4 and just gum up the ground. Yeah, I kind of like Jailbreaker a little more. Carnival Carnage, very good card. Can ping a thing, or for 4 mana they discard 2 and take 3 damage. Whenever another creature you control dies, deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. We're not set up for that. Ooh, this card I liked. I remember liking a lot. 5/3 for 6. We're gonna pass on it though. Afterlife, you make 2 spirits when it dies. Fairy Duelist might be a good sideboard card. Just flash, 1/2, gives the creature -2/-0. Guildgate. We got another white card. So like, but the thing is, right, it's like, I don't know if we wanted to splash white, right? We're kind of torn between these 3 picks. Locket or Cluestone. Two, 3 flying Afterlife 1. God, the creatures were so much better in Allegiance. Or is this Guilds of Ravnica? This is Guilds of Ravnica, right? Yeah. Creatures were like really good in this. But I think I'm gonna take Locket, Carnival Carnage. You know, these are pretty good, honestly, especially when we got some really powerful top end, which I assume everyone's gonna have. And this is just good card advantage. Also, that'll get us up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Steaders now is slowly getting turned on. Yeah. This would be decent if we had more white. Oh wait, ooh, another one. I like this. Presumably if everyone's playing slower decks, I like the idea of having double Mind Rock. If we get run over by like Naya decks, let's hope they play a lot of 2/1s then. Get to the point, ooh, yeah. Thought Collapse, cancel, then they mill 3. Medium. Territorial War, trash, 2/1, whenever it becomes blocked, -1/-1. I like Noxious Gorgodon, but it's just low power level. Like, if we didn't take Stinkweed Imp, we're not taking this. Flicker. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely Carnival. Get to the point. We're not set up to play this sack 2, draw 3, or this recursive attacking 2-1 for 1. Yeah, our deck's already really full, so I do feel good about picking up Guild Gates whenever we found them. And we got a lot of picks left. Ooh, OG Rav. Savra. Whenever you sacrifice a black creature, you may pay 2 life. If you do, each other player sacrifices a creature. Whenever you sacrifice a green creature, you may gain 2 life. Oh my god, so if you sack a black-green creature, you gain 2, pay 2, and make everyone sack. Oh. Yeah, this is like... I'm liking Jailbreaker more than this, that's for sure. Thought Witch... trash. Strands is, yeah, a fancy mind rot for this. Snapping Drake. Oh my god, foil Shred Memory? I want to put that into my Crick deck. Goblin Fire Fiend. Faith's Fetters. Now this is a white card. I still think the picks are Searchlight Terrarian. Searchlight's just... I don't want to say it's strictly better than these, because it can't sack itself to draw a card later on in the game, but the fact that it can make Rainbow Mana is pretty good. And Terrarian, you know, I like cards that cycle. I like drawing cards. Just burn through the deck quicker. We're not, yeah. If we had more white. Yeah, we're currently only at 2 white sources, unfortunately. It would be nice to be able to get this Faith's Fetters. Rift Cutter for lock potential. No. Nah. I guess if we have Fetters, then we get to... This pack is not good. Naya Bomb. Alright, that's not good. No. Can't play this. God, if only I could play this card. Alright, so we're Flight of Fancy. We're pretty low on creatures. This is my only concern. Smash would be funny to blow up other people's stuff. So it's between these two. And I'm not totally sure. Yeah, the only reason I'm considering Sprite is so we have enough of a creature count so Wings of Flight of Fancy is more live. Yeah, you're right, there are Signets. Yeah, whatever. Let's take this pick. This dealt damage deals that much damage to each player. Yeah, there's just not a lot for us here. Like, I think if, like, prevent all damage, that would be dealt by a target attacking or blocking creature if red was spent on the spell. Deals damage to that creature's control. Yeah, like, we wouldn't even take any of these white cards if we could play white. Let's just put that there. I'm gonna move Smash to the sideboard pile. I don't think this is good in our deck. Sprite Smash, eh? Whenever a creature blocks, that creature's controller loses 1 life. Regenerate. Yeah, I don't think this is good in our deck. Put 3, remove all from target creature, draw that many. Okay. Target creature gets plus X minus X until end of turn. Alright. We're taking Warped Physique. 1/3. Enters the battlefield. If you control 2 or more gates, you may draw a card. So we got this, maybe that. Runner's Bane is... it's probably this, actually. It's probably just the 2 removal spells. That's only as good against small creatures. We only have 1 gate, is my problem with Opal Lake Gate. Opal Lake Gatekeeper. Opal Lake Gatekeeper. Opal Lake Gatekeeper. Zzz. I don't think we need another Clue Stone. We're probably a little high on fixing anyways. But yeah, I'm just gonna take these 2. Hatching Plans. Whenever it's put in your graveyard, draw 3 cards. This used to be played in Dragonstorm and Standard. Enchant creatures. What a cool looking card. First strike, 2 black +2/+2. Savage Fits, +1/+1 and Trample. I remember having to Trick Bind this, because I played main deck Trick Binds. Against Gruul, this was like one of the few targets I had for it. Still won the match. Gruul Turf. Deals damage, you gain that much life. Creatures you control that are enchanted get +1/+1. If a creature you control that's enchanted will die, return to its owner's hand instead. Four mana 3/3. Whenever it's targeted, bounce it to your hand. Relentless Stead. 3 mana 1/1 target creature. 2 mana regenerate. Rune Bogle. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 1, draw a card. Or Torch Drake. What a weird pack. So I'm just gonna move all of our mana fixing things to get a better feel for the deck. Also, let's make one more pile. Sorry if this is a little hard to see. Also, basically, we put those 2 there. This goes, say, over here. As I thought, we are quite jacked on removal. Wait, Notion of Rain is not removal. Aetherling, let's go. Exactly. God, this pack really does suck. I'm gonna take Gruul Turf just because it's mana ramp, and the rest of these picks suck. I'm not taking Rune Bogle. I've been disappointed in the past. Fine. Alright. Maybe I should have taken Rune Bogle. Maybe it would have been better in the board. Comes at play, choose a non-creature, non-land card name. Can't play spells with the chosen name. Okay, so They can't play it, but you can for 2 less. Blast a Genius, choose any target, draw 3, then discard a card. Blast does that much to target permanent or player? Fuck yeah. Flux Charger, 1/5 flyer for 4. Whenever you cast a instant or sorcery, you can flip it. Ooh. Cluestone, Detain, Hidden Strings. This card's only done fair things ever. I guess Flux Charger is just a far superior 4-drop than these things, right? So we got 4 cards, we're taking that for sure. That puts it 4, 4, 8, 8, 24. So we're still probably looking for some cuts from this deck. But we're taking Blast 100%. And I think we're supposed to take Rakdos Guildgate. How many for... God, our mana's like really good, isn't it? But it would be nice. I guess... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take this. God, it's just so hard to say no to good old efficient Guildgate, you know? Yeah, God, I think I am supposed to take Guildgate. Do we have a stats thing? Sort by... Nope. But we got a lot of black in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. And the fact we have no... Yeah, let's take the Guildgate. It does. I think we're a little shit at turning it on, though. And maybe I'm overvaluing mana fixing. But, yes. Nightveil Spectre. Get our devotion count up. I've been vindicated for my Rakdos Guildgate pick, Kappa. Cinder Elemental. Ooh, this was a Mercadian Masks. 2 mana, 2/2 for 4. X red, tap sack, does X damage to the target. Target player mills 4, you draw a card for each creature put into the graveyard this way. This is 5 mana. This card is not good. No. I wonder if you could build a mill deck, because all the guilds had mill. Cloudfin Raptor trash. Devourer Flush is like very mediocre removal. Alright. Does this look like this dude is spanking him? Like, I know it's not totally lined up for that, but it kinda looks like there's a paddling about to happen. Yeah, if I like pack 1 pick 1 glimpse, for sure. Counter target spell unless it's control pays X, where X is the greatest power creatures you control. Ah, that seems bad, mate. Yeah, alright, let's take these 2. Wait, I did. 1, 2. Oh, it auto-selected. And this is our last one. Yep. Alright, so... we drafted a deck. Okay, let's... I'm not gonna play main deck Smash until I get more reps in with the format. Maybe it's actually a thing. God, look at this top end. It's so fucking juicy. Sort. Group creatures. Yeah, correct. There we go. God, resizing these windows is a little annoying. Fuck. Alright, there we go. There we go. For your viewing pleasure. Creatures. I'm just moving our fixing over to the board just to make it easier to get numbers. I don't mind having one counter spell. I don't want too many of them though. In limited. It's sometimes actually kind of hard to keep up mana. Oh yeah, Frilled Oculus is most definitely in the board. Let's bring this down a bit. Make this a little smaller. 28 cards. I think like almost no matter what, we're playing these just because they cycle. 3, 4. Something's wrong with our grouping. 5, 5. Blast. Expansion, explosion. We'll just say it's a 6 drop. You're a 7 drop. Whatever, we're just gonna put you there just to make it a little easier. Yeah, our deck is alright, fine, we'll separate the 7s. Black Mage 665 just subscribed. Thank you. What is Supreme Draft outside of being limited? Alright, so you get 2 picks each pack, and you get 18 packs in total. And Ravnixtravaganza is the first 2 Ravnica blocks, and Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance. It just doesn't have War of the Spark. So you go through the first 8 and then 8 more. And then I think you end up picking one of the sets a few more times. But yeah, so you end up double first picking 18 times. And you end up building a deck like this that kind of, you know, is hyper-focused. It's pretty cool, honestly. I've liked it. This is my first go at it. And you get like 3 minutes between each pick, which is actually good for me, because I can talk about what the cards are. And yeah, so we have this Grixis control deck, and we're just trying to get to a sweet spot with everything in it. Five, 5, 6, 7, 5. This is a 4 drop. Let's not lie to ourselves. And I'm just gonna put this here. Alright, so like, yeah, Woodlock Crawler I'm fine playing game 1. I just think this is a high percentage play. I actually don't mind having these idiot 4 drops that'll just hold off a lot of stuff or could actually crack for a bit. But the problem is we only have 2 guild gates, right? 2 guild gates, 3 Karus. So I think our Jailbreaker is very low on equity, whereas at least... Alright, it's probably... We're probably going to end up playing one of those 4 drops, just so we have like a big clunker. Galvanic Arc is probably not where we want to be. 25. Our deck's super heavy, so I think we kind of want to play all of our 3 mana rampy spells. Damn it, Moto. And it also helps that they cycle, right? So we don't have to be paranoid. Like these cycle, and we have a lot of high end. I'd cut Runner's Bane and Devour Flesh probably. Yeah, that's why they're over here. They're a little bleh. I'm just trying to hammer out the rest of the details. Yeah, these cards are trashy. Like, I think we want the full 17 lands, right? Yeah, we most definitely want 17 lands because we have so many tap lands too that we can't really fuck around. So we need to add 10 more cards, or 17 lands, 12 more. So yeah, we do have to make 2 cuts. And if we did... Rain, eh? I think rain is going to be very important. Just because we're actually very late on card draw. But I kind of see... I see why you could think that, right? Just because our 3's kind of glutted. Well, we have very little card advantage, and we're in theory very mana heavy. But yeah, this will get us... So if we ran it like this, we'd have 17 lands, rest of the deck, and we have a fuck ton of cards that can cycle, right? So we're not gonna... Once we get to where we need to be, we can go from there. Alright, let's do a color sort. Let's combine groups. Moto doesn't show stats, right? Yeah, it's not like Arena. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay with running very few mountains. Hyper Sizzle's not card advantage though, right? Because you're down 1 card, you draw 2, but then you're down another card. And it has to be a real card, you're not discarding a land. But you kill something, I guess you're up 1. I guess it's +1, but it's not like... It's not card draw like how Divination is, where you actually end up those 2 extra cards, and that's what you need to keep making land drops in plays. Blast for sure, but like, we gotta get a 6. Also, I don't know if only 2 cards out of 40 is plenty. But I'm also not like limited God King. God, this is tough. Nope, you go here. And you are Rakdos, Rainbow, Rainbow, Rainbow. Yeah, this skill gate was totally worth it. Alright, so we have 6 red cards at least, so let's set 3 swamps just to like get them in. Ooh, they gave us nice swamps too. I just wish they didn't have the hollow foil thingy. What do we have for blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's add 4. 0, 0, 0. 5 islands. So at least getting to 9 of a source gets us like kind of consistent. And lastly, red, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We actually don't have to play any mountains, which is pretty good, right? 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. I guess counting Terrarian as a source is probably being, like, a little drunk. So, we have 4 more picks. Sorry, just gonna count that again, because apparently I have, like, Neanderthal IQ. Or 9, yeah. So 9, 9, 9. Everything's at 9 right now. Let's just go 2 swamp, 1 island, 1 mountain. 2 swamp, 1 island, 1 mountain. And I think that gets us to a pretty strong count. Right, yeah, because our blacks gonna be pretty good. Yeah, we're at 5, 8, 10, 10.5. I think that's good for a Debtor's Knell. Especially if this is actually 12. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, this Rakdos Skill Gate pick was worth it. Even these stupid cars were helpful. Alright, so sort by converted mana cost. This is the deck we ended up with. It's pretty dope. Alright, so that was the draft. I hope you enjoyed it. Next VOD will be actually playing it, so check that out. It'll be on screen that way. Wait, no, wait, this way. Click there. Click somewhere.